Good day, friends. This is a voice-only video because a face is just a distraction. First of all, thank you for being here. Your presence is very much appreciated. How do you inspire others around you? Have you ever been inspired by that special someone who changed your life for the best? That one person who believed in you and showed you his trust and appreciation in a very tangible manner. Being of inspiration is not as easy as being inspired. One is based on observation, while being someone's reference for inspiration requires more than just being an example to follow. Inspiring is not a passive verb. Let me begin by making clear that the only conditioning we are looking for is a positive inspiration, obviously. If we have been gifted with a mentor, you should try to return the favor to those younger than us that might benefit from our coaching. I have tried to list what I believe are some of the most important points that must be implemented by anyone who wants to become an inspiration for others. Be an example. Carry yourself with dignity and self-assuredness. Next, to be inspirational, you must, first of all, care for the person you want to inspire. Not only must you care, but you must also show that you care. It has to show, and without fail, it must be perceived by the one you are trying to inspire. The next is guide, but always do it from a distance. Share advice, give a rough sense of direction, and let the other person figure out the details on their own. Others might need inspiration in one aspect of their lives, but that doesn't make them perfect idiots everywhere else. Do not be a know-it-all because you're not. In case you are a genius, it's no use imposing it on others. Stick to the basics of courteousness. The following is to share your enthusiasm, for if you are an inspiration, you are enthusiastic about all that you do. Nothing motivates more and inspires more than genuine energy, smiles, and an outright optimism. Even if there is no objective reason for being optimistic, there are even fewer motives for tear and depression. Hold your head high and show that to everyone. Next, share all your tricks and hold back no knowledge whatsoever. What did you study so hard and learn so much if you aren't willing to share with others? What was the purpose? If you happen to be jealous of your accomplishments, you cannot be an inspirer. For inspiring others is to guide them to be better than we are. Share freely and help others reach and exceed your level of competence. This is what inspiring others is all about. Again, avoid speaking if you have nothing positive to say. Cutting people down is ugly, mean, and pointless. It highlights your shortcomings as a person more than the object of your rants. If you are obliged to offer critique, make sure it is positive and delivered constructively and productively. People have to be pumped up as they already self-doubt themselves on their own without you needing to add on to the pressure. Spirits need rising. Never put anyone down, as that can trigger all sorts of reactions and usually none positive. Keep private matters private. This means that issues that your protege might have shared with you have to be maintained quiet. So do any of your accomplishments. Influencing others is not about you. So keep your results to yourself and out of the equation. Confidentiality breeds trust, and trust means you only have one word. If you say or promise something, never take your word back. You only have one reputation, and not keeping your word is the quickest way to lose it. If you make a mistake, admit it candidly and move on. You need to be an example if you desire to inspire. And examples are more vital in times of difficulties rather than in times where all goes well. You cannot just be a sunshine inspirer and leave the rainy days to someone else to take care of. Those who claim to flawlessness are outright liars. Differentiate between hearing someone and listening to someone. Listening is an active verb and requires voluntary intention to pay all the attention you can, carefully, to what and why the person speaking is communicating to you. Next, never lose your composure. Like I said before, inspired to lead in times of difficulties. It is easy to lead in times of prosperity, joy, happiness, and success. Leaders that deserve this title are discovered in the tough times. So, show discipline and stay true to your principles, even when times are hard. Those around you will be calmed and events will be de-escalated if you keep everyone else breathe deeply and relaxed. Never treat anyone differently, even if you're struggling to, because inspirational actions make no difference between people. Others are, most of the time, better, smarter, better looking than we are. Never forget that. Always push others to demonstrate their best abilities and support them in their new endeavors. In conclusion, if you have been inspired, inspire someone, anyone. Pass it on. This is Motivation and Inspiration in the Dark, and that is all I have for you today. Thank you. And if you appreciate this channel, please consider subscribing.